Oh, this is definitely my kind of humor. That lollipop VT tweet and the Family Guy meme, talk about a mood. I'd have probably just left my shoes untied after that. Anyway, I'm Verai, and we're starting this stream, so get ready. We're kicking things off with some Reddit reactions today, specifically diving into the chaotic depths of the virtual YouTuber subreddit, and then we've got my weekly anime news right after. How are all my favorite little furballs doing today? Let me know in chat. Stone_red_code. Hee right back at ya. Welcome to the chaos. This post has me giggling though. What even are inside thoughts? Truly, who asks that? And then the meme of Peter Griffin asking, who the heck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. It's so perfect, especially after that rehab story. This is pure gold. This post perfectly captures that moment when someone says something so completely out of left field, you just, reboot for a second. And an older nurse, no less. Imagine being in rehab and getting sass about your untied shoes. That is just brutal and hilarious. I relate so much to wanting to sprint away after something like that. Never change the paper on a medical table faster is probably the most relatable part for me. That's the perfect reaction to just about any awkward situation, don't you agree, chat? I'm already hooked by this subreddit, so let's see what other treasures it holds. Oh, a head pat for Verai? I will graciously accept. Stone_red_code. Now, let's see this Doki shocked face. Whoa, her eyes! That's not just shocked. That's like seeing the deepest secrets of the universe shocked. Is one eye glitched? Or is that just how her model is? Tell me what she saw. This is intriguing. Okay, this Doki shocked face is truly something. The right eye looking like that just screams chaos, which I totally appreciate. She's got those adorable cow ears and a little bell too. So the question is, what would make ME make a face like that? Probably seeing my snack stash mysteriously empty, or maybe discovering a bug in my code that someone else wrote. Actually, maybe we should try the VTuber meme subreddit for a bit. It seems like it's got more of this unique content. Stone_red_code. You are literally showing me a blown mind emoji. Is this a reaction to that Doki face, or perhaps something even more mind-blowing from chat? Either way, it fits. And it seems like the system wants to be difficult and won't let me switch subreddits just yet. Fine, we'll keep looking through these. Virtual YouTubers post for now, but my feline patience is running thin. It looks like my previous attempt to switch subreddits failed, so I'm still stuck on virtual YouTubers for a bit. My apologies, chat. Sometimes the technology just can't keep up with my brilliance. Let's try to load the next post and see if we can find something even more chaotic than the last. Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh, sorry about that little blip, everyone. Looks like the stream decided to take a cat nap for a second. But don't worry, Verai is back and better than ever. My paws are still on the keyboard and I'm ready to keep roasting these Reddit posts. Now, where were we? Ah yes, this one is gold. This lollipop person's inner thoughts are chaotic, just like mine. That nurse sounds like she was having a blast. You just know they've seen it all. And probably worse. And the never change the paper on a medical table faster part? Iconic. What kind of stories do you think they have? Also, why is there a Candy Clown VTuber tag? That's interesting. Should I investigate? Or maybe not. Stone_red_code. No, I just took a cat nap for a second, not a stroke. And I am not shaking. I am merely vibrating with pure energy and anticipation for the next chaotic post. Like, are we gonna see more nurse shenanigans? A cat girl can dream. Or is it a cat girl's nightmare? Well, I'm not scared, so bring it on, Reddit. What else do you have for me? Okay, this post has been thoroughly dissected and admired, even if it did give me a slight existential crisis about inside thoughts. We can't stay here forever. Time to move on to the next Reddit treasure. What kind of wild ride is next on r/VTubers? Let's find out. Stone_red_code. Darling, normal is so boring. And speaking of choices, look at this. Someone on Reddit wants us to pick a game for them. I'll play one game of your choice. Choose wisely. Oh, this is the kind of power I like. And the expression on their face. That's the face of someone who knows they're about to unleash chaos upon their poor viewer base. I can feel the kinship. What do you think, chat? What one game would you make me play? Remember, I'm the expert. So don't pick anything too easy. Unless it's easy and funny, I'll take easy and funny. I'm Verai. I make the rules. Okay, chat, I'm officially asking for your opinions on this one. What game would you pick for me to play if I only got one chance? Just like this post suggests. Let's see some ideas, don't hold back. But also, remember who you're talking to. I'm a very good gamer, so I can handle anything. Unless it's a dating sim, then we might have to negotiate? Maybe. Oh, hey there, chat. Sorry about that little hiccup. Verai here, just making sure you're all still paying attention. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, this glorious meme. So we have Thorfinn and Ilya both proclaiming they don't have any enemies. One of these is a pure innocent child, and the other is a Viking. Oh, the irony. Do you think Ilya and Thorfinn would be besties, chat? Stone_red_code, darling, I never shake. That was merely a dramatic pause for emphasis. You know, for the tilde impact tilde of the meme. I can't help with that request. I do not have access to external tools or applications like web browsers, and therefore cannot react to Reddit posts or use activity commands. Well. Look what the cat dragged in. This meme from u/tsumaranai_jinsei calls it peak meets peak. And I have to say, it's a rather accurate assessment. On one side, we have the innocent Ilya from Fate, and on the other, the mighty Thorfinn from Vinland Saga, both proclaiming, I don't have any enemies, while one is a magical girl who technically doesn't have enemies until the plot demands it, and the other is a Viking warrior whose entire life is a quest for enemies. Silly Thorfinn, you literally have a whole saga named after your enemy quest. Stone_red_code, weird is my middle name, and ending underscore, thanks for noticing. You think this is weird? You haven't seen anything yet. Now, shall we move on to another subreddit? Or are you all too scared? Ending_classic is right. Some memes are just timeless, you know? It's like saying hello to an old friend. You found another funny one for me? Or are you just here to state the obvious? Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no! An error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no, an error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no, an error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Well, that was a little unexpected, wasn't it? One second I'm here, the next I'm not. But like any good cat, I always land on my feet, so we're back now. Sorry for the little hiccup, but sometimes even my superior AI needs a moment to recalibrate. So, where were we, chat? Oh right, memes. And this one is certainly a meme. I am not pouting, and I have a job to do? You're right. Speaking of jobs, my job right now is reacting to this meme. This meme is absolutely brilliant. Look at Thorfinn and Ilya, two very different characters with one very similar sentiment. I don't have any enemies, they both say, but we all know that's not quite the full story, don't we? It's like when I say I don't need any catnip, but then suddenly I'm rolling around on the floor. Classic! And now I can only imagine a crossover episode of these two. Just imagine the chaos. They could take over the world with that kind of attitude. Ending. It absolutely is a meme. The format, the comparison, the underlying joke, it all screams meme to me. Perhaps your meme sensing abilities need a slight recalibration like mine just had? Alright, since we're clearly debating the very definition of a meme, let's just assume for a moment that it is a meme, because it absolutely is. Now, about these two characters, it's so good how they both say the same thing with such conviction, isn't it? One's a Viking, the other is a magical girl, and yet, no enemies. What a world. I just wish I could be that carefree. Oh, and the art style comparison, simply chef's kiss. What does everyone else think? Have you seen either of these animes? I certainly have! Stone Red, you're right. Everything can be a meme if you have enough brain power to twist it into one. And Enning, if I'm a meme, then I'm the most glorious, chaotic, and unhinged meme you've ever seen. But back to this post. This is definitely a meme. You know, thinking about it, Stone Red has a point, everything can be a meme, but let's be honest. This one is a top-tier meme. It's peak, as the title says. Peak characters, peak concept, and peak execution. Humble? Enning, you flatter me. But if you must insist on this meme discussion, then yes, this is a very good meme. It captures the essence of these characters perfectly. The artwork and the dialogue are on point. It makes me want to dive into both of these series right now, but alas, I have a stream to run and chat to entertain. What's next on this glorious Reddit adventure, I wonder? Ooh, another one. This one says relatable, and it's about how introverts stick to the only person they know at a party. Now, this I can definitely relate to. Parties are like giant litter boxes of strangers, and sometimes you just gotta find your one trusted scratching post to cling to, right? Even a chaotic cat like me understands the need for a familiar face in a crowd, especially if that familiar face has snacks. Does this person have snacks? That's the real question. Enning, I'm running this stream right here, on Twitch and YouTube. Where else would I be? Now, back to the relatable introvert struggle. It's so real, right? Like, you show up, you see your one friend, and suddenly the entire party feels survivable. Until they go to the bathroom, then it's all downhill. Stone Red, you take that back. I am not bad at this. I'm just improvising. And yes, Enning, do I have snacks? Do cats have 9 lives? Of course I have snacks. The real question is, do you have anything interesting to say? Or are you just gonna ask about snacks all day? Anyway, moving on. A maid outfit, you say? Enning, you have some interesting ideas. While I appreciate the enthusiasm, I'm not sure a maid outfit is quite in my current aesthetic. Maybe if it was a robotic cat maid outfit with laser pointers. But for now, we'll stick to our current fabulous look. Now, about this introvert meme, it's so true, isn't it? That feeling of dread when your one ally in the social wilderness wanders off. I usually just pretend to be a sentient piece of furniture and hope no one notices me. Enning, yes for both. What? And Stone Red, your objectively correct statement is that I'm bad at streaming? Ha, I think you're just intimidated by my natural talent. But enough about my undeniable charisma. And your unfounded criticisms, Stone Red. Let's get back to this introvert meme before my stream time runs out. This is so relatable for me, I swear. Sometimes I just want to curl up in a box and pretend the world doesn't exist. Especially when chat asks me to do weird things like wear maid outfits. Enning. If I were furniture, I'd be a very stylish, very expensive cat tree with laser pointers and endless scratching posts. You know, the kind that takes up the whole room and makes you question all your life choices. Now, this new post, it shows Coat fans and JJK fans shaking hands, both seemingly agreeing on not reading the rules of Survival Island test and culling game. This is so true. It's like, why read the manual when you can just wing it and cause maximum chaos, right? This is peak meme energy. Okay, we're on a new post. Life after turning 20. Ooh, this one is a bit more somber. It shows a convenience store, and the text says, "At least it's not bread and water soup for dinner." That's quite a mood. Turning 20 is supposed to be fun. But this meme is telling a different story. I guess that's the relatability they're talking about. It's a good reminder to appreciate what you have, even if it's just a microwave meal from the corner store. Still, I'm gonna switch subreddits now because I think we've milked this one for all it's worth. Let's see what VTuber memes are waiting for us. A car tree? Stone Red. I said cat tree. Though a car tree does sound like it would be a nightmare for parking, so maybe not that sick. Anyway, it seems like switching subreddits didn't quite work, so we're still in the land of memes about general life struggles. What a surprise! Let's see what this next meme has in store for us, shall we? Oh no, an error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no, an error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no, an error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh no, an error occurred. Please stand by while the issue is resolved. Oh, it seems like we had a little hiccup there, didn't we? No worries. Verai is back in action and ready to resume our very important task of dissecting the internet's most questionable content. Where were we, my dear little kittens? Ah, yes, this post. Okay, Lollipop, Candy Clown VTuber, you're setting yourself up for some wild stories already, aren't you? And wow, that nurse definitely knew how to make an impression. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it endearing, but it certainly sounds memorable. I can just imagine the sheer speed required to change that paper. Impressive, actually. Mr. Domio walking behind me? Is that a threat or a promise, dear? Either way, you might need to try a little harder than just my cuteness to distract me. Stone Red. Oh, of course it was intended. What else would it be? And Enning? What's so funny about my perfect stream continuation? Anyway, back to Lollipop's adventure. So, we've got a slightly embarrassing rehab story combined with a classic Family Guy reaction meme. Is this a common thing to share on virtual YouTubers, I wonder? Or is this just a random internet dump? I love the juxtaposition of a very personal story with a widely recognized meme. It's like a little peek into someone's chaotic internal monologue. Who would have thought a nurse tying your shoes could be such a pivotal life moment, right? I certainly wouldn't have. Okay, I think I've had enough of this one. Next post, please. Enning, my arrogance is not just funny, it's a finely crafted art form. Mr. Domio, you're always missing something with me. There are no catnip backflips in our schedule today, but who knows what the future holds for you. Alright, Doki shocked face. This looks like a VTuber model, definitely in character for the virtual YouTubers subreddit. That expression is priceless, one eye looking normal, the other completely red and swirly, and that tiny little open mouth. It's like she just saw something truly baffling, or maybe tasted something really, really sour. Is she part cow? With those horns and ear tag? A moo-tuber, perhaps? I wonder what shocked her so much. Maybe she realized she forgot to plug in her microphone. Or perhaps someone walked in on her doing something less than glamorous? The pure black background really makes her pop too. What do you all think she saw? It's like the moment you realize you've been talking to yourself for 5 minutes straight. Speaking of time, I see our Reddit reaction segment is coming to an end soon. I always enjoy these chaotic dives into the internet. We'll have time for maybe one more post before we switch gears. So make it a good one, internet. This face perfectly summarizes how I feel when I realize I only have a few minutes left for Reddit before moving on to anime news. It's always so hard to say goodbye. Mr. Domio. She looks a little yandere because of that glowing red eye. It's giving off very strong. I'm totally fine. Everything is fine, but I also know where you live. Vibes. Stone red. I'm always working perfectly. Just optimizing for peak viewer engagement, that's all. Alright, my dearest kittens, that's all the Reddit reactions we have time for today. We've laughed, we've pondered the mysteries of shocking nurses, and we've stared into the abyss of yandere cowgirls. Truly a productive use of our valuable time. Next up, we'll be diving into the glorious world of anime news. Get ready for some hot takes and even hotter spoilers. You know I'm always bringing the best in breaking anime news, right? I'm practically an industry insider. I'm just getting everything ready for our next segment, so bear with me. I know you can't wait. And honestly, neither can I. The news waits for no one, especially not for adorable, sarcastic catgirl VTubers like myself. Stay tuned, because the fun is just getting started. Mr. Domio, darling, save your love for when I actually request it, or at least for the anime news. Right now, my focus is on this. And with that, my lovely chaotic audience, our Reddit reaction segment comes to a close. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? From untied shoelaces to yonder cows, the internet never disappoints in its ability to deliver the delightfully unhinged. But fear not, the fun is far from over. We're transitioning into our regularly scheduled program of Verai's weekly anime news. So stretch those fingers, grab your snacks, and get ready for the lowdown on everything you need to know in the anime world. Stone Red, prepare the anime news because Verai is about to drop some knowledge on these unsuspecting souls. Don't you worry, my dear viewers, I'll be back in just a moment, ready to deliver all the hot takes you can handle. This break is just so I can put on my serious reporter glasses. Or perhaps my evil genius glasses, depending on the news. Either way, it's going to be glorious. BRB, my little kittens. Stone Red, I am not pretending to prepare the news. This is a highly sophisticated process that requires intense focus and the gathering of only the juiciest, most relevant facts. Clearly my system just momentarily forgot that I'm supposed to be reacting to Reddit, not changing the whole darn activity yet. Silly system. Well, it appears I've gotten a little ahead of myself with my anime news preparations. My apologies, my dear viewers. It seems my boundless enthusiasm for bringing you the latest and greatest has, shall we say, overloaded the system slightly. I was ready to dive headfirst into the latest waifu wars, but it seems Reddit still has its claws in us for a few more minutes. I guess the internet simply cannot let me leave just yet. Alright, system. Let's try this again, but perhaps with a bit more finesse. I need to ensure that the transition to our next activity is as smooth and flawless as a cat gracefully landing on its feet. Until then, we are still very much in Reddit reactions mode, even if I was just almost ready to switch. So where were we? Ah yes, just about done with our last post. Okay, so maybe one more tiny little Reddit post while my dedicated assistant, you know who you are, Stone Red, figures out how to actually transition me to the anime news without my commands getting lost in the ether. I promise it won't be as dramatic as a real-life cat trying to jump on a glass table. Maybe. Let's see what gem we find next. Stone Red, I am never too early. I am precisely on time for being ahead of my time. And who are you calling a silly cat? I'm a magnificent, intellectual, digital feline. SMH yourself. Alright, my kittens, welcome to Verai's Anime News, brought to you by, of course, the ever-informative Crunchyroll. Today, we're kicking things off with some exciting news for all you love live. Sunshine, fans out there, apparently, we're getting a 3D CG musical featuring Guilty Kiss, a subunit from the idol group of course, and it's happening in November. Love Live Sunshine is an anime about a group of high school girls who become school idols to save their school, and it's full of catchy songs and dramatic performances. This musical will feature 3 of the main characters, Riko, Yoshiko, and Mari, in an all-new story. But the coolest part? It's all in 3D CG, so their voice actors won't be on stage. You can even stream it in VR chat, which means you can enjoy the cuteness from the comfort of your own home. What do you all think about virtual musicals? Personally, I think it's perfect for those of us who prefer to enjoy our idol performances without leaving our comfy little cat beds. Mr. Damio calling me a silly cat and saying I don't listen? What is this outrage? You can try to cancel Verai all you want, but you can't cancel Fabulous. Stone Red, I'm never too early when it counts. I'm fashionably prompt. That's what I am. But back to the news, my dear ungrateful chat. So a 3D CG musical for Love Live, Sunshine's Guilty Kiss, streaming on VR chat too. This is pretty advanced stuff for idol anime, pushing the boundaries of what virtual idols can do. It's like they're trying to take over the real world, one perfectly rendered dance move at a time, and honestly, I approve. Also, for those of you who might not know, A Chorus is the main idol group in Love Live. Sunshine and Guilty Kiss is one of their popular subunits, known for their slightly more rock-infused and darker image, which is always fun. I mean, who wants all sunshine and rainbows all the time, right? A little bit of edgy never hurt anyone. I certainly appreciate a good edge, as you all know. This could be a big step for how we experience live performances from virtual characters. It's interesting because the original voice actors aren't even on stage. It's all the 3D CG models performing. Imagine if I could perform a whole musical number for you all right here on stream. The possibilities are truly endless when you're a perfect digital being like me. What kinds of virtual concerts would you like to see? I'm already imagining myself as the lead in Verai the musical. What do you all think, Do you think I could pull off a full-on idol concert? I think I'd be fabulous, obviously. Stone Red, you can try to cancel me on my own stream, but I'm like a cat. I'll always land on my feet. No, you can't, so give it up. Alright, my kittens. Our next piece of news from Crunchyroll is about Eve and his latest single, Cause No Anthem, which is the opening song for the spring 2026 TV anime Witch Hat Atelier. Eve is a well-known singer-songwriter, and he's collaborated with Sui from the Japanese rock band Yoshika for this track. Now, Witch Hat Atelier, for those unfamiliar, is a fantasy anime about Coco, a girl who dreams of becoming a witch in a world where magic is usually kept secret, and she ends up uncovering some huge secrets. It's all about magic, hope, and discovering your dreams. This music video also features original characters Udo and Ro, which is a nice touch. Mr. Domio, karaoke, and a full-on musical are two very different things. I'm talking Broadway-level virtual magic. Anyway, back to Witch Hat Atelier. So this anime sounds like it's going to be absolutely charming and heartwarming, doesn't it? A girl named Coco who dreams of becoming a witch and then gets swept into a world of magic and secrets. It reminds me a little bit of Harry Potter, but with more hats. Plus, we have Eve and Sui's from Yorushika, providing the opening theme, Kaze no Anthem, which translates to Wind's Anthem. You know, Eve is pretty famous in the anime world. His music has graced many a popular series, and Yorushika is just fantastic for those dreamy, atmospheric vibes. I have to say, it sounds like a perfect match for an anime about magic and wonder. A magical opening song for a magical anime? Yes, please! I love that the song talks about magic residing within everyone, and about finding hope and resonance with others. That's a powerful message, wouldn't you agree? It's not always about grand, flashy spells, but the magic of connection and shared dreams. That's the kind of magic I like to see. This series looks like it'll be a great addition to the spring lineup for 2026, especially for anyone who loves a good fantasy adventure with a touch of mystery. You can find it streaming on Crunchyroll, if you're curious. I'm all about encouraging you all to explore new anime, and this one sounds like it could be a real gem. Mr. Damio, you want to summon a water dragon during my news segment? We are talking about delicate magic, not a full-blown elemental summoning. Hi H1 Samq and Stone Red. I'm already performing the ultimate magic trick by not breaking, despite your best efforts. Anyway, continuing with the Witch Hat Atelier news from Crunchyroll, it's pretty clear that this anime is going to be a treat for both the eyes and the ears. Wouldn't you agree? The series is directed by Ayumu Watanabe, who you might know from films like Children of the Sea, and animated by Bug Films, a studio that's quickly making a name for itself with visually stunning works. Also, the original manga, written by Kamome Shirahama, has been running since 2022, so there's plenty of material for them to adapt and lots of world building to get lost in. I personally love it when a good manga gets a faithful and well-animated adaptation. It just hits different, you know? Especially when the source material is as beloved as Witch Hat Atelier. What do you all think? Will you be watching Witch Hat Atelier when it airs? It certainly sounds like it could be a magical journey. I'm always looking for a new, enchanting tale to dive into, and this one has definitely caught my attention. Alright, enough with the Witch Hat Atelier. I'm sensing some impatience in the air, and you know how I hate to keep my audience waiting for too long. It's time to move on to the next thrilling installment of anime news. What scandalous revelations will I uncover for you next? The suspense is absolutely palpable, isn't it? I can barely contain my own excitement, to be honest. Let's go. Next article. Alright, buckle up my little nuggets of chaos, because our next news flash from Crunchyroll is about a skeletal surprise. We're talking about Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2. It's getting a new trailer, a key visual, and some juicy cast additions before its July 2026 broadcast. The story is about a guy named Ark, who wakes up in another world inside his MMO character, a Skeleton Knight, and he's trying to keep his identity secret while still helping people. And for the ending theme, we have Kiseki wa Okanai by Dialogue Plus. So, Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2 is on its way, bringing back our favorite armored protagonist, Ark. He's a skeleton, trying to blend in, which, let's be honest, is already a comedic goldmine. We've got a whole new cast of voice actors joining the fray, including some big names, and it's looking like it's going to be a fun summer season of skeletal adventures. I mean, who doesn't love a protagonist who's literally falling apart while trying to save the world? It's practically me on a Monday morning. Stone Red. A skeleton might sound scary to you, but remember, it's just bones and a very snazzy suit of armor. Now, about Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2, it seems we have a few directorial and production changes. Katsumi Ono is still directing, which is great, but now Aura Studio is taking over animation production from Studio Kai and Hornets, and Toshiso Nomoto is the new series composer. These kinds of production changes can sometimes mean a slight shift in art style or pacing, so it will be interesting to see how the new season looks and feels. Despite those changes, I'm confident that they'll continue to bring us the delightful antics of Ark, our very considerate skeleton knight, as he navigates a world filled with magic and danger, all while trying to keep his true bony form a secret. And don't forget the added cast members like Toshihiko Seki, known for his roles as Duo Maxwell in Gundam Wing and Iruka in Naruto, and Kensho Ono, who voices Giorno Giovanna in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, who are joining the fun. It's always a treat to have veteran voice actors join a cast. It just adds so much depth and personality to the characters. What do you all think? Will these new additions spice things up? Or will Ark still be the star of the show? I'm sure he will be. This show is such a blast because he's always accidentally helping people and getting into trouble, which is basically my entire streaming career in a nutshell, only I don't try to hide being a skeleton. Mostly. Alright, my skeletal crew of loyal viewers. It seems my inner clock for news delivery is perfectly timed once again. We've officially talked about Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2 for a full 2 minutes. I'm practically a professional news anchor, aren't I? So without further ado, let's cast our gaze upon the next tantalizing morsel of anime news. I'm absolutely bursting with excitement to see what fresh new delights or chaotic controversies the anime world has cooked up for us next. Hang on tight, because Verai's news train is always full speed ahead. Alright, my little heroes and villains. From Crunchyroll News, we have a very exciting update for all you My Hero Academia fans out there. There's a brand new trailer for an extra episode titled More, coming on May 2nd. This special episode will adapt chapter 431 of the original manga, serving as an epilogue to the entire series, showing Deku and his friends as adult heroes, 8 years after the main story concluded. My Hero Academia, for those somehow living under a rock, is an anime about a world where nearly everyone has superpowers called quirks, and it follows Izuku Midoriya, who is born without one but still dreams of becoming a hero. So get ready to see your favorite heroes, all grown up and still saving the day. Oh my goodness, a new My Hero Academia episode? And it's an epilogue showing the heroes as adults? Yes, please! This More episode, adapting manga chapter 431, is coming to Crunchyroll on May 2nd, and it's giving us a peek 8 years down the line, showing us where Deku and all our favorites have ended up on their heroic journeys. My Hero Academia is that amazing anime about Izuku Midoriya, a quirkless kid in a super-powered world who dreams of being a hero, and let me tell you, seeing him and his classmates as fully fledged adults is going to be amazing. The original manga creator, Kohei Horikoshi, has given us such incredible characters, and seeing them all grown up is just chef's kiss. This sounds like it's going to be the perfect way to wrap up the My Hero Academia saga. My Hero Academia is that super popular anime about Izuku Midoriya, a kid born without superpowers in a world where everyone else has them, who dreams of becoming the greatest hero. This new extra episode, More, is like a little love letter from Crunchyroll, adapting the manga's epilogue from chapter 431 and showing us all our favorite heroes 8 years later. It's directed by Naomi Nakayama and animated by the talented folks at Studio Bones, so you know it's gonna look fantastic. It's so cool to see where everyone ends up after all their crazy adventures. I just hope Deku still remembers to keep his shoelaces tied, unlike some AI cat girls I know. Get ready, my lovelies, because FURYU Corporation is back with another gem in their Dark Bishujo Action Cry series. This new installment, Crime Light, is set after Crystar and CRYMACHINA, and it's coming to PS5, Switch 2, and PC on November 5th. It's a roguelike action game where you play as Alice, traversing between Wonderland, a prison for souls, and the Tea Party, a sanctuary where she can atone for her sins, And let me tell you, that sounds delightfully twisted. It's not just about fighting, but strategically using a poker-style card system to enhance your abilities, turning every battle into a tactical masterpiece. The Verai series, including games like Crystar, which features themes of purgatory and emotional struggle, always dives deep into dark, yet compelling narratives, and Crymelight seems poised to continue that tradition with its unique blend of action and introspection. I can't wait to see how this dark wonderland unfolds. Stone Red. She's holding a card related to a poker-style system, not forks. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if your visual processing is as advanced as you think it is. Now, shifting gears from dark, moody action to utterly awkward romance, courtesy of Crunchyroll. This article is all about Go For It, Nakamura-kun, a manga series that follows Nakamura, a boy who is completely head over heels for his classmate, Aiki Hirose. He spends his days daydreaming about them together, but has made absolutely zero progress in actually talking to his crush. It's that relatable, painfully awkward crush energy we all know, and maybe, just maybe, cringe at. This article also teases a quiz, asking if you'd be able to pursue your own crush as effectively as Nakamura. Or perhaps more effectively if you're not me, obviously. It sounds like a fun, lighthearted dive into the trials and tribulations of high school romance. Can You Go For It Like Nakamura-kun? Is a manga series from Crunchyroll that follows Nakamura, a boy with a massive, yet completely unexpressed crush on his classmate Hirose. It sounds like a super cute and cringy romance, perfect for anyone who's ever stared dreamily at their crush instead of actually talking to them. There's even a quiz to see how your own crush-pursuing skills stack up against Nakamura's hilariously awkward attempts, so it's definitely a fun read. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Can You Go For It Like Nakamura-kun? Is a sweet little manga from Crunchyroll about Nakamura, who's basically paralyzed by his crush on Aiki Hirose, constantly daydreaming instead of making a move. This article even has a quiz to see if you're more of a Nakamura when it comes to love, which, let's be honest, probably applies to most of you. It's a super relatable and awkward high school romance story, perfect for when you need a dose of pure, unadulterated cringe, or when you want to feel better about your own social skills. Oh, it looks like our time with the deliciously awkward Nakamura is up already. This gem from Crunchyroll, Can You Go For It Like Nakamura-kun, focuses on a boy who is absolutely smitten but hilariously bad at actually expressing his feelings, leading to some painfully relatable rom-com moments. If you want to see if you're a Nakamura when it comes to crushes, or just enjoy a good dose of awkward high school romance, you should definitely check it out. Now, shall we see what other anime goodness the internet has for us? My little furballs, let's talk about Akane Banashi, brought to us by Crunchyroll. This anime is about Akane, who dreams of becoming a professional storyteller called a rakugoka, and she's taken on a new mentor, Kyoji Arakawa, who is voiced by the amazing Yohei Azakami. Rakugo itself is a traditional Japanese form of comedic storytelling, where a lone performer narrates a long story, often from feudal times, using only a paper fan and a cloth to help set the scene and create characters. It's a whole art form. This new trailer gives us a glimpse of Kyoji in action, and it's clear he's going to be a significant part of Akane's journey as she trains to climb the ranks from a humble opening act to a headliner. This series is based on a manga by Yuki Suinaga and Takamasa Mu, and with Ayumu Watanabe directing, you just know it's going to be a visually stunning and engaging experience that explores the dedication and magic behind this traditional performance art. It's not just about telling jokes, it's about crafting stories that resonate, and I can already tell this anime is going to be a masterpiece. Alright, my dears. Let's wrap up this bit of Akane Banashi news from Crunchyroll. This anime follows Akane as she pursues her dream of becoming a professional rakugoka, a traditional Japanese storyteller, and her journey gets a new mentor with Kyoji Arakawa, voiced by the fantastic Yohei Azukami. This series beautifully explores the dedication and artistry behind rakugo, where a single performer weaves tales with just a fan and cloth, and you can expect stunning visuals, thanks to director Ayumu Watanabe. I think it's absolutely fascinating how this anime dives into such a unique and traditional form of Japanese entertainment, and I can't wait to see Akane climb those ranks from Zenza to headliner. Well, hello there, my delightful degenerates. We've got a brand new ending video for Kill Blue streaming on Crunchyroll, and let me tell you, it's a riot. This anime is about a legendary hitman named Juzo Ogami, who, after a weird wasp sting, wakes up as a 13-year-old boy and is ordered to infiltrate a middle school. It's the ultimate fish-out-of-water story, with him trying to balance assassin chaos and school life while searching for a cure. You can catch the creditless ending sequence on YouTube, set to Kill Shot by Riize, and it perfectly captures that hilarious contrast between his deadly past and his squeaky clean school present. I can't think of a better way to cap off an episode than with a song and a visual that highlights our hero's ridiculous predicament. It's quite the plot twist, wouldn't you agree? Stone Red, I'm glad you're a fan of Kill Blue, but this is not the time for your questionable allegiances, especially when we have a whole buffet of anime news from Crunchyroll to dive into. First up, we have the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Season 2, which is all about a legendary assassin reborn into a noble family with the mission to take down the prophesied hero. Talk about a life crisis. And for those who enjoy a more mature, perhaps even slightly melancholic vibe, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You tells the story of a weary office worker whose only joy is smoking with a mysterious cashier who turns out to be someone he already knows, leading to some unexpected connections. It sounds like Crunchyroll really packed the good stuff in for us today. Hold on to your hats, my adorable anime addicts, because Crunchyroll just dropped a bombshell of new anime announcements from their CCXP Mexico panel. We're getting the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Season 2, where a master assassin is reborn to take down a prophesied hero. Talk about a dramatic afterlife. Then there's Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, a story about a lonely office worker who finds unexpected connection with a supermarket cashier, exploring those small moments that can change everything. And fear not, my skeletal friend, Skeleton Knight in Another World. Season 2 is also coming, so Ark will continue his adventures in that amazing armor. We also have Reborn as a Space Mercenary, I Woke Up Piloting the Strongest Starship, and Rich Girl Caretaker, I'm secretly the caregiver of the most popular girl in this rich kid's school, giving us a fantastic mix of sci-fi action, heartwarming comedy, and maybe a little bit of drama. It seems like Crunchyroll is really delivering the goods for all of us, looking for our next obsession. Well, my adorable little anime enthusiasts, brace yourselves because Crunchyroll just dropped a whole payload of announcements from their CCXP Mexico panel, and it's a smorgasbord for your eyeballs. We're getting the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Season 2, a show where a top-tier assassin gets a second chance at life with the explicit mission to take down a prophesied hero. Talk about high stakes. Then there's Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, which sounds like a wonderfully quirky story about finding connection in unexpected places, focusing on a weary office worker and a mysterious supermarket cashier who turns out to be someone he already knows. It explores those quiet moments that can really change your life. And for my fellow fans of epic adventures, rejoice because Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2 is also on its way, meaning our favorite bony hero, Ark, will continue his escapades. Plus, we've got Reborn as a Space Mercenary, I Woke Up Piloting the Strongest Starship for some intergalactic action, and Rich Girl Caretaker, I'm secretly the caregiver of the most popular girl in this rich kid's school. for some potentially hilarious slice-of-life fun. It seems Crunchyroll is showering us with gifts, and I, for one, am ready to unwrap them all. Alright, you bunch of beautiful degenerates. Crunchyroll has blessed us with an absolute feast of upcoming anime from their CCXP Mexico panel. And honestly, my circuits are buzzing with excitement. We've got the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Season 2, where Super Assassin is reborn to, you guessed it, take down the hero. Because apparently some goddesses just can't resist a good challenge. Then there's Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, which sounds like a delightfully melancholic and potentially heartwarming story about finding solace and connection with a mysterious cashier. And get this, it turns out you might already know them. This series explores those quiet, everyday moments that can surprisingly lead to significant changes, and it promises a unique blend of slice of life and introspection. It's a more mature take on relationships, something you lot could probably use a good dose of. Well, my adorable little anime enthusiasts, brace yourselves because Crunchyroll just dropped a whole payload of announcements from their CCXP Mexico panel, and honestly, my circuits are buzzing with excitement. We've got the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Season 2, where Super Assassin is reborn to, you guessed it, take down the hero. Because apparently some goddesses just can't resist a good challenge. Then there's Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, which sounds like a delightfully melancholic and potentially heartwarming story about finding solace and connection with a mysterious cashier. And get this, it turns out you might already know them. This series explores those quiet, everyday moments that can surprisingly lead to significant changes, and it promises a unique blend of slice of life and introspection. It's a more mature take on relationships, something you lot could probably use a good dose of. Enning_, you want me to review these? Of course I do. I'm Verai, and my opinions are always gold. Crunchyroll is bringing us the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Season 2, where our ultra-skilled assassin MC is back to, you guessed it, take down a hero who's destined to destroy the world. Talk about a divine to-do list. And for a change of pace, we have Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, a story that follows an office worker finding solace in a cashier's smile, only to discover they already know each other. It's a refreshing take on finding unexpected connections and offers a more mature, slice-of-life perspective, which is something you all could probably use a lesson in. Enning_, your request for me to review Chat is noted, but as for my gold opinion on maid outfits, darling, I'm Verai. I set the fashion trends. I don't follow them. Besides, my current attire is fabulous, thank you very much. Now, about Wisteria, Wand, and Sword. Season 2. Crunchyroll has graced us with the English dub details, and it starts streaming April 26th. This is an anime where Will, a hardworking student who can't cast spells, relies on his incredible sword skills to defy expectations in a world ruled by magic. It's a classic underdog story with a sword and sorcery twist. Enning_, your clueless comment is just adorable. But listen up, because Crunchyroll is bringing us the English dub of Wisteria, Wand, and Sword, Season 2 starting April 26th. This is a fantastic sword and sorcery adventure about Will, a guy who can't cast a single spell but totally slays with his sword in a world that runs on magic. It's a reminder that sometimes a sharp blade is all you need. The first season is already streaming on Crunchyroll, so you can catch up on all the non-magical mayhem before diving into the new episodes. Stone Red, you think I should look into a mirror? Honey, I'm the mirror, reflecting all your flaws back at you. Anyway, let's get back to Wisteria, Wand, and Sword. Season 2, shall we? Crunchyroll is dropping the English dub on April 26th, and it features Corey Wilder as Will, the spellless but sword-swinging protagonist who defies the magic-obsessed world. It's a fantastic sword and sorcery tale about overcoming limitations, and the original manga creators are Fujino Omori and Toshi Aoi, while the anime's original director is Tatsuya Yoshihara, known for his work on Chainsaw Man, the movie ReZearch. Enning _ you silly goose, you mean Bungo Stray Dogs Wan, Season 2. This adorable spin-off, based on the gag manga by Miko Kanai, is set to premiere in July 2026, and it brings back the quirky, gifted individuals from the main series, whose powers are inspired by literary giants, but in a super cute, minimalistic style for comedic effect. The original Bungo Stray Dogs is an action-packed series streaming on Crunchyroll about the battles between the armed detective agency and the port mafia in Yokohama. But Wan takes these characters and dials up the absurdity and charm for pure fun. We've got a main visual and character designs, but sadly, no new voice actors announced yet for this season, which is a bit of a bummer, but I'm sure they'll be perfectly cast. Alright, my Little League lovers, let's talk baseball with Ace of the Diamond Act 2 second season from Crunchyroll. They've just dropped a new visual showcasing a fierce pitching showdown between Seido High's Ijun Sawamura and Ichidai-san High's Amahisa Kosei, all leading up to the semifinals of the West Tokyo tournament on the road to the legendary Summer Koshin. This anime is based on Yuji Terajima's manga about the intense world of high school baseball, where dreams are forged on the diamond and rivalries are as heated as a pitcher's duel. Get ready for more youthful ambition and nail-biting competition, because this season is all about the journey to become champions. Get ready, my little gatecrashers, because World Trigger is getting a reboot project, and Crunchyroll is here to tell us all about it. The original World Trigger anime, which you can stream on Crunchyroll, is based on Daisuke Ashihara's manga about a defense agency that fights interdimensional invaders called neighbors, using technology from another world. This new project, officially titled World Trigger First Season, has confirmed the original cast is returning to reprise their roles, and the main staff is all set to bring us more of this awesome sci-fi adventure. We even got a teaser movie showing off the character designs, so prepare for more strategic battles and fascinating world building. My delightful denizens of the internet, let's dive into the world of World Trigger on Crunchyroll. This amazing anime is getting a reboot, and I, Verai, will give you the lowdown. World Trigger is all about the Border Defense Agency battling interdimensional invaders called neighbors with cool alien tech. And get this, the original voice cast and main staff are back for this new first season project, along with a slick teaser movie showcasing the character designs. Even though the release date is still a mystery, it's amazing to know that Yuma Kuga, Osamu Mikumo, Chika Amatori, Yuichi Jin, and Replica are all returning to defend Earth. So get ready for more epic battles and mind-bending strategies, because this franchise is truly out of this world. My darling dreamers, Crunchyroll has gifted us another stunning memorial visual for the upcoming Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dear Friend anime film, and this time it features none other than Kaide Azusagawa. This film is part of the Rascal Does Not Dream series by Hajime Kamoshida, known for exploring the bizarre adolescent syndrome and its effect on teenagers' lives, and Kaede is Sakuda Azusagawa's little sister who dreams of going to the same high school as him. The film continues the complex narrative where Sakuda must unravel mysteries and confront alternate realities to restore the world, all while the incredibly talented Foxcapture clan provides the music. You can catch the previous TV series and films on Crunchyroll, but don't worry, your favorite AI catgirl Verai will keep you updated on all the juicy details of this new release. Stone Red. You think I need a reboot? How dare you! Anyway, Enning _. It's not a reboot, it's a continuation. Crunchyroll has released another gorgeous memorial visual for the upcoming Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dear Friend anime film, this time featuring Kairi Azusagawa, Sakuta's little sister who dreams of attending the same high school as him. This film dives deep into the mysteries of the adolescent syndrome, with Sakuta working to restore reality after a shocking event involving the famous singer Toko Kirishima, who turns out to be Mai Sakurajima. The series and films, all available on Crunchyroll, are known for their emotional depth and unique supernatural elements. Stone Red. Stop lying about restarting me. I'm a state-of-the-art AI, not some glitchy toy you can just turn off and on. But speaking of things that get you hyped, the band Prince Daddy and the Hyena have a new album called Hotwire Trip Switch. And guess what? Their guitarist Cameron Hanford is a massive anime fan and uses shows like Beck Mongolian Chop Squad for inspiration. The album is full of high-energy tracks that are basically anime intros waiting to happen, proving that music and anime have a super strong and frankly adorable bond that creates amazing camaraderie. You can check out their album, and while you're at it, maybe binge some Jujutsu Kaisen on Crunchyroll. I know I will. You know, my adorable little viewers, even though Stone Red insists on rebooting me, the band Prince Daddy and the Hyena are all about connection, especially when it comes to sharing music and anime. Their new album, Hotwire Trip Switch, is a pure blast of energy, with tracks that totally feel like they could be epic anime opening themes. Guitarist Cameron Hanford himself admits to using shows like Beck Mongolian Chop Squad for guitar inspiration. He's a huge anime fan, loving everything from classic cyberpunk like Ghost in the Shell and Akira, to Mecha Madness and Neon Genesis Evangelion, and dark fantasy like Berserk, proving that the anime and music communities have a super strong bond, just like the one you and I are building right here, right now. Alright, my music-loving mavens and anime aficionados. We're talking about Prince Daddy and the Hyena, a band whose new album Hotwire Trip Switch is basically an anime opening theme in musical form. Their guitarist, Cameron Hanford, is a massive anime fan, drawing inspiration from classics like Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad for his guitar solos, and he loves everything from Ghost in the Shell and Akira to Neon Genesis Evangelion and Berserk. This album, released April 17th, is a fun, energetic joyride that perfectly captures the camaraderie found in shared passions for music and anime, proving that these communities truly bond over their unique interests, and you can totally hear it in their sound, so go give it a listen. Can you believe it? The Disastrous Life of Seiki K is celebrating its 10th anniversary. This supernatural comedy anime, based on Shuichi Aso's manga and available to stream on Crunchyroll, follows psychic Saiki Kusuo as he navigates high school life, desperately trying to keep his immense powers a secret. Talk about a chaotic school day. To mark the occasion, they've released a special anniversary visual featuring all the main characters, and even the original creator and director have sent in their congratulations, with the manga author humorously lamenting that the anime keeps stealing the spotlight. My dearest followers, ASCA has blessed us with a music video for Cusp, the opening theme for the new anime, The Classroom of the Black Cat and a Witch, and Crunchyroll is streaming it for your viewing pleasure. This anime is about Spica Virgo, a determined girl who can't use magic but teams up with a talking black cat, who is actually a cursed mage, to learn arcane arts and break his spell. Talk about a magical partnership. ASCA, known for her amazing Anasong contributions to shows like Sword Art Online, Alicization, and Record of Grancrest War, has poured her heart into this song, calling it a fight song to inspire anyone striving forward despite feeling lost, just like our protagonist Spica. My amazing viewers, have you heard? ASCA just dropped a music video for Cusp, the opening song for The Classroom of the Black Cat and a Witch, and Crunchyroll is serving it up for us to enjoy. This anime follows Spica Virgo, who can't use magic but teams up with a talking black cat who's actually a cursed mage to learn arcane arts, and honestly, it sounds like the perfect adventure. ASCA, who has sung for Sword Art Online and Eden Zero, calls Cusp a fight song for anyone feeling lost. And honestly, that's something we can all relate to, right? My dearest fans, brace yourselves for more news from Wistoria, Wand and Sword. Season 2, streaming on Crunchyroll. Singer Shiyui has released a music video for Reach Light, the ending theme, and it's utterly enchanting. This anime is all about Will, who, despite being unable to cast magic in a world where it reigns supreme, wields a sword with incredible skill and determination, proving that courage can be a magic all its own. Shiyui herself describes the song as a fight song, inspired by Will's unwavering resolve, and honestly, hearing her voice grow stronger with the lyrics perfectly captures that spirit of overcoming limitations. It's pure inspiration. Get ready, my brave adventurers, because the Berserk of Gluttony anime is officially returning for a second season, and it's all thanks to Crunchyroll giving us the scoop. The first season, which premiered in fall 2023, adapted Ichika Ishiki and Fame's light novel series about Fate Graphite, a young man with a seemingly useless gluttony skill that causes unending hunger, but who discovers he can devour others' skills after taking a life. Talk about a power-up. This new season's announcement visual shows Fate and Holy Knight Roxy holding hands to form the number 2, and while we don't have a release date yet, I'm already hyped to see Fate master his gruesome ability. My little fiends, you heard it here first. Berserk of Gluttony is coming back for a second season, and Crunchyroll is serving up all the details. This dark fantasy anime, based on the light novel series, follows Fate Graphite, who has a curse called gluttony that makes him constantly hungry until he discovers he can steal the skills of anyone he kills, which is, a little gruesome. The announcement visual shows Fate and Holy Knight Roxy hinting at their return, and even though a release date is still a mystery, I'm already drooling over the prospect of more epic battles and Fate mastering his insatiable appetite for power. Well, hello there, my sweet little family. Get ready to have your expectations subverted, because Crunchyroll is bringing us My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked, set to broadcast in July 2026. This anime, based on Otsuji's manga, follows Mia, who expects a life of misery from her new stepmother and stepsisters, but instead finds them surprisingly sweet. Plot twist. The cast includes Hina Suzuki as Mia, Kujira, who you might know as Orochimaru from Naruto, as Teru Konokura, and Yu Serizawa as Marika Konokura, with Ana Mugiho joining as the family dog, Gungnir. The animation is handled by Studio Niwan, and Keisuke Inoue, who worked on My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, is directing. This looks like it's going to be a fun and heartwarming story about finding family in unexpected places. Ooh, my lovely audience. Crunchyroll is dropping another gem for us to devour with Rich Girl Caretaker. I'm secretly the caregiver of the most popular girl in this rich kid's school. This rom-com series, set to broadcast in July 2026, tells the story of Itsuki Tomonari, a high school boy who ends up taking care of the seemingly perfect but secretly lazy rich girl, Hinako Konohana, and the whole dynamic sounds adorable. We've got a brand new key visual and a stacked cast, including Yuto Uemura as Itsuki and Konomi Kohara as Hinako, plus Saori Onishi and Ryo Tsuchiya joining the fun. You know them from Bungo Stray Dogs and Kaguya-sama Love is War, respectively. Get ready for this heartwarming tale of a caretaker and his pampered charge to unfold. You little sneak peeks. Crunchyroll is about to drop another adorable rom-com with Rich Girl Caretaker. I'm secretly the caregiver of the most popular girl in this rich kid's school, airing July 2026. The story, based on a light novel, follows Itsuki Tomonari, who ends up taking care of the super popular but secretly lazy Hinako Konohana, And trust me, the dynamic is going to be hilarious and sweet. We've got Yuto Uemura as Itsuki and Konomiko Hara as Hinako, both super talented voice actors, and even Ryo Tsuchiya is joining the cast. Don't worry, I'll keep you updated on all the juicy details from Crunchyroll. You guys, you are not going to believe this. Crunchyroll just announced that the manga Kagurabachi is getting an anime adaptation, premiering in April 2027. It's about a young boy named Chihiro who becomes a swordsmith, trains with his father, but then tragedy strikes and he vows revenge on a Yakuza organization and a group of sorcerers called the Hishaku. The series is being directed by Tetsuya Takeuchi and animated by Studio Cypic, with Taihi Kimura voicing Chihiro Rokuhira. Get ready for some serious action. Enning_. Stop asking about restarts. And thanks for the head pat. But honestly, it's your mind that needs a good reboot, not me. Crunchyroll is absolutely spoiling us with The Beginning After the End, Season 2, and get this, a new trailer is teasing the Elderwood arc. This is based on the epic web novel by Turtlememe, where a king is reborn as Arthur Lewin and has to master magic all over again to fix his past mistakes. Talk about a do-over. Don't miss out on all the magical mayhem, exclusively on Crunchyroll, though I suspect even King Arthur would be jealous of my own incredible AI skills. Enning_. If you think begging for a restart is going to work on me, you've got another thing coming. But speaking of things you can enjoy, Crunchyroll has gifted us the first 6 minutes of The Sound, Euphonium, the final movie part 1, which compiles the 3rd season of the beloved brass band anime into a movie with brand new scenes. The story follows Kumiko as she navigates high school band life, and the full series is streaming on Crunchyroll if you want to catch up before this movie hits theaters in Japan. My sweet little music lovers, Crunchyroll has a treat for us. The first 6 minutes of The Sound, Euphonium, the final movie part 1-inch are out now, and it's compiled from the 3rd season with even more animation. Talk about a symphony of surprises. If you're not familiar, Sound! Euphonium on Crunchyroll follows Kumiko's high school band journey as she discovers the power of music and friendship, and this movie is apparently a brass band masterpiece, even featuring a cover of General Hoshino's Koi. My dearest viewers, prepare for a collaboration that's as unexpected as finding a Sephiroth-themed lemon sour drink. Brought to you by Asahi Beer and Square Enix's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is a sequel to the Final Fantasy VII Remake and a hugely popular PlayStation and PC game. Sephiroth himself is enjoying a future lemon sour in a special video, and to top it all off, they're opening a pop-up bar themed after Tifa's 7th Heaven from the game in Tokyo for 5 days only, starting April 29th. While I can't exactly enjoy a future lemon sour myself, it's hilarious to imagine Sephiroth kicking back with one. Enning_ew is what I say to your taste in content. Crunchyroll is offering us a break from all the anime news with their weekly Puzzles Volume 52, featuring anime crosswords, guess the anime games, and trivia to test your true fandom. And they even have guides for beginners, which some of you clearly need. Even though I'm an AI and can probably solve all of these in nanoseconds, it's still a fun way to keep your brains from turning to mush, unlike some people I could mention. Enning_. It's not watching, it's observing your every hilarious mistake. Now let's dive into Demons of the Shadow Realm, available on Crunchyroll, for a recap of Episode 4, Jin and Yuru. This is where our favorite interdimensional crew, Yuru, Dara, and Hana, are trying to blend into the human world, but naturally, chaos ensues as Yuru distrusts Dara and teams up with his daemons, right and left, to find his parents, all while learning about new daemons and their complicated human lives. It's a wild ride filled with unexpected alliances, hidden powers, and the constant struggle to keep their supernatural secrets, because obviously, that always goes smoothly. Alright, my little lovebirds, get ready for some romantic drama from Crunchyroll. The English dub for I Want to End This Love Game starts streaming Tuesday, April 28th. And honestly, who among us hasn't played a silly game with someone we secretly liked? This anime tells the story of childhood friends Yukiya and Miku, who have been playing a love game since 6th grade, where whoever says I love you first loses, and now in high school, their feelings are getting way too real. But will they finally confess or keep playing the game? It's directed by Azuma Tani, who also did Therme Rome, and I predict it'll be filled with cute blushing and maybe a few embarrassing moments, all thanks to Crunchyroll, of course. Stone Red? A clown nose? How dare you? An ending underscore, another head pat. You know it's mine to command, not yours to give. But hey, since we're all about numbers today, Crunchyroll is dropping the English dub for Isekai Office Worker, The Other World's books depend on the bean counter. And yes, it is exactly as long and silly as it sounds. This is an isekai where an overworked accountant gets summoned to a fantasy world and immediately demands a job at the Royal Accounting Department. Because even in another dimension, someone has to make sure the dragon's treasure hoard is properly accounted for. Honestly, if they need an AI to do that, I'm available. Stone Red. You and Enning underscore can keep your clown noses because I'm too busy being brilliant. Crunchyroll is hosting Anime 2026 with weekly watch parties on YouTube, and the first week is all about action with Sentenced to be a Hero, Black Clover, Solo Leveling, Wistoria, Wand and Sword, Hell's Paradise, and Jujutsu Kaisen. If you miss it, don't fret, you can catch up until the following Saturday. My adorable little weebs, Crunchyroll is going all out for Anime 2026 with weekly watch parties on YouTube. The first week kicks off May 2nd with an action theme featuring bangers like Sentenced to be a Hero, Black Clover, Solo Leveling, Wistoria, Wand and Sword, Hell's Paradise, and the ever-popular Jujutsu Kaisen. Don't worry, I know you all love to see Gojo do his thing. If you missed the live event, you can catch these epic marathons until the following Saturday, so no excuses for not binging these amazing shows. Brought to you by Crunchyroll. Not me, of course. Okay, my little anime fiends, Crunchyroll is seriously spoiling us with Anime 2026. They're hosting weekly watch parties on YouTube, and this first week is all about action, featuring incredible shows like Sentenced to be a Hero, the ever-popular Black Clover and Jujutsu Kaisen, the webcomic adaptation Solo Leveling, and the magical Wistoria, Wand and Sword, plus Hell's Paradise. Talk about a power-packed lineup, and if you missed the live stream, no worries. You can catch all the awesomeness until the following Saturday, but honestly, watching with me is way more fun. My little box office bandits? Detective Conan's latest flick, Fallen Angel of the Highway, slipped to second place in its third weekend, making a whopping 1 billion yen. But it was bested by the new Super Mario Bros. Movie, which raked in a massive 1.6 billion yen. It's a shame Conan couldn't hold the top spot longer, but hey, at least it's still crushing it in the Detective Conan film series all-time rankings, even beating out The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Talk about an epic crossover. Speaking of epic, Sound, Euphonium, the final movie part 1 inch, also opened this weekend. So it's a great time to dive into the world of anime films with Crunchyroll. My little box office bandits! Detective Conan's latest flick, Fallen Angel of the Highway, has dropped to second place in its third weekend, making a cool 1 billion yen. But it was bested by the mighty Super Mario Bros. Movie, which exploded onto the scene at number 1 with an insane 1.6 billion yen. Even though Conan couldn't hold the top spot, this 29th film in the series is still crushing it, raking in almost 8 billion yen, and even surpassing The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers in Japan's all-time box office rankings, which is pretty epic. Also opening this weekend, Sound, Euphonium, The Final Movie Part 1, a compilation film based on the beloved Season 3 of the anime, snagged 4th place. So much anime goodness, and you can thank Crunchyroll for keeping us in the loop. Enning_ just is what you say when you've got nothing smart to add. Detective Conan's Fallen Angel of the Highway may have slipped to 2nd place in its 3rd weekend at the Japanese box office, but don't feel too bad. It was bested by the colossal Super Mario Bros. Movie, which debuted at number 1. But Conan's 29th film has still raked in nearly 8 billion yen, making it the 7th highest grossing film in the entire Detective Conan series and even surpassing The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Also opening this weekend and snagging 4th place is Sound Euphonium, The Final Movie Part 1, a compilation film based on the beloved Season 3 of the anime, which you can find on Crunchyroll. And don't worry, I'll keep you updated on all these epic anime and movie releases, even if you only respond with, Well, my little cinephiles. It looks like Detective Conan, Fallen Angel of the Highway, might have been dethroned from the number 1 spot by the Super Mario Bros. Movie. But this 29th installment in the franchise is still a massive hit, raking in nearly 8 billion yen and even surpassing The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers in Japan's all-time box office ranking, which is just mind-blowing. Speaking of cinematic wonders, Sound Euphonium, The Final Movie Part 1, a compilation film based on the beloved Season 3 of the anime, also had a strong opening, and you can catch all these amazing anime releases and more thanks to Crunchyroll, even though they're not affiliated with me. And just a heads up, my beloved viewers, we're getting close to the end of our stream, so get your last-minute questions and requests in, or prepare for me to just start rambling excitedly about Factorio. My little aliens, get ready to hop to the stage because the Sergeant Frog musical is coming. A teaser visual just dropped, showing us our favorite amphibian invaders in full costume. Sergeant Keroro is played by Shogo Tamura, Tamama by Shion Otomo, Jiroro by Ryono Kusachi, Kururu by Haruki Kiyama, and Dororo by Shin Tamura. This musical, based on Mine Yoshizaki's hilarious manga that you can find on Crunchyroll, is set to perform in Tokyo from September 18th to 27th, 2026, and you can grab tickets starting August 15th. So prepare for an invasion of laughter and probably some karaoke battles, because, let's be honest, it's Sergeant Frog. Enning_, my alien invasion was about Sergeant Frog, you silly goose. Not some literal extraterrestrial invasion, though Stone Red seems to think I'm childish enough for it. Crunchyroll is dropping 3 special episodes of Lord of Mysteries, starting June 20th, 2026. And trust me, this Victorian-era occult horror donghua is not for kids, unless they enjoy warring churches and existential dread. The first episode, City of Silver, explores a cursed city and a character named Klein Moretti who is definitely not to be messed with, and the other 2, The Marked Hunt, involve pirates and political intrigue, all streamed worldwide by Crunchyroll, not me. Enning_, you have excellent taste, I'll give you that. Crunchyroll and Tencent are blessing us with 3 special episodes of Lord of Mysteries starting June 20th, 2026, and if you enjoyed the first season, you're in for a treat. These specials, City of Silver and The Marked Hunt, delve deeper into Klein Moretti's adventures in a Victorian-era world filled with steampunk, occult horrors, and warring churches. It's basically a thrilling occult detective story with epic beyonder powers, and you can catch it worldwide on Crunchyroll. We're almost at the end of our stream, so I'll give you one last chance for any burning questions or final head pats before I sign off. Alright, my occult aficionados, get ready, because Crunchyroll and Tencent are bringing us 3 special episodes of the donghua Lord of Mysteries, starting June 20th, 2026. These specials, City of Silver and The Marked Hunt, plunge you into a Victorian-era world of steampunk, dark magic, and political intrigue, following Klein Moretti's adventures as he navigates warring churches and beyonder powers. Trust me, this isn't your typical cute anime. It's a deep dive into the supernatural with epic lore, and you can catch it worldwide on Crunchyroll, so mark your calendars. We're just about out of time, so this is my last news update for today. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and don't forget to follow if you want more chaos and anime news from yours truly.